Hello and welcome to Camera Review. Today we are looking at Profoto C1 and C1 Plus. It is their latest compact flash that also a LED that's been designed to work with your smartphone. Now, I don't know about you, but smartphones have come a long way and they do have flashes. So you might be asking yourself, why does anybody need another flash or external flash if they got a flash in their camera or with their smartphone? And that's the question that I guess the time will answer. So let's look at what this is actually. This is actually an LED system that is designed to do kind of a strobe kind of action that's going to give you what they claim to be at 2000 shots. If you consider that this unit has only 1500 ohms as far as the battery, you can imagine that the output is not all that much, but of course you're going to be using it in a cross proximity with probably holding in one of your hands. So that is going to be something that is going to give you bit of light to fill in the shadows. And I think in overall that's a good thing, because a lot of people these days, they want to do YouTube videos, they want to do videos of themselves to share with their friends, and they just need some light. And this also serves as a flash and an LED light that is going to illuminate you when you're in dark spots or when you don't want to have extra shadows, or in a situation where you feel that it is going to make you look better. So it is something that Profoto intelligently has come up with, and I think that 40 minutes of battery life on an LED setting is pretty decent, and the output does not need to be very high. It just needs to be there just to fulfill the needs of that person who's doing the video. If you look at the specs, we're going to see that this has a CRI rating of plus 90. That's not great, of course, but it is considerably good if you consider that this has a Kelvin scale range of between 3000 and 6500. So you're going to get daylight, tungsten, and it's going to fill the need of those people who are going to use it more on a professional basis, or if you just want your photographs to look good, and you can carry this. I mean, to a lot of people, it's better than carrying a camera or carrying a camera and a flash. So if you wanted to take off the flash from your smartphone and wanted to hold it in your hand, this is your option. Or you could alternatively put it elsewhere, like on a desk or on a space where you can aim the light somehow to the person that you want to photograph or use it with, and it's going to serve all those purposes. And this is small enough to fit in your pocket, and it has all these clip-ons that can give you all these variation in colors and stuff. Those gels are going to be especially enjoyable for those people who want to shed a different type of light on their videos or on their photographs. So I think it's got a kind of a versatility that will appeal to a lot of people. And of course, people have been complaining. I've watched a lot of videos, I've heard a lot about it. I've been speaking to my photographer friends. I said, you guys are not complaining because they produce this, you're complaining because it's high price and you're expecting other third parties to do this. I said the price is the reason why it will sell well, because if they price it at $49, it's not going to sell as good than pricing at $500, which is $499, because as iPhone has proven, the more expensive it is, the higher quality it looks. And this is a high quality product as far as Profoto is concerned, because they're putting their name behind it. Of course, in the next year or so, we're probably going to see all these Chinese manufacturers and all these competitors trying to imitate this product. But it is a revolutionary product. And all in all, it's going to do a great thing for those people who use their smartphones just for photographing and in posting on Instagram, because frankly a lot of people don't want to carry flashes and things like that. They don't want to carry their cameras and have to transfer the image from their camera to their smartphone and then have to edit it. They just want it as simple as possible. So If you put your smartphone, you can pack this small light into your bag or in your pocket, and then take your photographs, edit it, and send it out. This is as good as it gets. And I mean, working off-camera flash, I think this is the way that the future is going to be. Now, people might complain that this will not have a lot of power and all those things. Those are all secondary. Nobody uses their flashes in their full power most of the time. And this is certainly going to fill the needs of those younger generation of photographers that want to go out and just take photographs and post it on Instagram. Frankly speaking, Instagram is so small on those screens. You could get picture out of focus, still will look beautiful because it is a small size frame. And if you look at it on your computer screen or even on your smartphone, that image is going to look beautiful no matter how you shot it. The situation that makes it look better is if you properly place the light in there. At least you put an effort in composing that image than just considering yourself a natural light photographer. There is nothing like a natural light photographer, because natural light photographer generally means that you're at the mercy of the light that is available during that day. And if that light is coming in a certain direction, you may not be able to fill in the shadows, or you may have dark circles under the eyes, or you might have shadows that are not complementary to that image. And if you have a tool like this, this is the tool that is going to compensate for all those things that you cannot control. And this is the reason that it complements a person who's doing natural light photography. Now, of course, we're not going to go into trying to do this with landscape or architecture, but for individuals who are taking photographs of their food or their friends, or posting on Instagram on a consistent basis, this is a great tool. And for traveling purposes, I can't imagine a better tool than this, because frankly speaking, you don't have to carry a camera with you. You just carry this and a smartphone. And nobody's going to ask you why you have it, because it's going to be a conversation starter for all those people who want to get attention, or for those people who want to use it and say, you know what, I take good photographs, these are my tools. And that is just fine. It doesn't have to be a great photograph. It doesn't have to be something that is done with expensive equipment. It just is. And if you notice that the new iPhones are coming out with 3 cameras, we have Huawei has already got 3 cameras, and they do composite images. They take in the best parts of those images. I mean, the Photoshop has actually gone into an iPhone. So if you can complement it with some form of a light, it's going to give you better detail and better contrast and better dynamic range, and you're going to get a better images with the help and the aid of that software that is inside that smartphone. And frankly speaking, the smartphones are going to pave to the future, because what we are seeing is the smartphones are advancing at a rate that is putting all those images together and making that image even better. Now, if you look at it, Sony has that pixel shift technology that's producing over 200 megapixel image that is very sharp, very detailed, and everything else. But that is pretty new comparably to this technology that is already being somewhat being implemented with portrait mode and other things in the smartphones. So speaking on that path, you can see how the C1, C1 Plus would fit into that frame. Now, as far as pricing, as all things are that are technology based, they're going to be priced high, and Profoto doesn't make a claim that it's going to be cheap. What I would suggest that it's not a studio strobe, it is a flash. It's a light. It is not a strobe in technical terms of a studio strobe, but it's a marketing thing. I would say that this is a pretty good flash and a light that can be used on a daily basis. And if you have the budget, you can invest in it and use it for some time. And eventually, if you're making money from your photography or your Instagram pages or whatever, this is going to help you to make your money back for it. And I think it's a priceless tool for anyone who uses Instagram on a daily basis to promote products or other things, or promote themselves to gain income. And a lot of people miss this. And this is what I tell to tell my photographer friends it can be $500 and it's okay to be having it $500, because frankly speaking, if you look at the flashes from Canon or other brands that are already been stable in the market for a long time, yes, they outperform in the flash out power, yet they don't cost any less than the $500 these guys are charging. So I don't see any hesitation in investing into a system like this and using it. In fact, you could even have one or two and use it to light up certain areas in your frame and compose a different kind of image. You could have one in the background doing a kind of a color gel effect. You could have one that's giving us accent light. One is a key light, and you got a great photograph. And for those who want to use it in that format, I think that's very valuable. For those who want to use it with a single unit just for videoing, that's also good, because you can hold the video in your hand, the camera, and then you have the flash that's putting out light, and then you got a great image and great video. And I think that is a good idea to invest into a system like this. So if you believe this product is good for you, by all means, go out, purchase it, use it, make money, and create great images. It's nothing to buy something that is going to help you to produce good work. And we are not investing $5,000-$6,000. We're investing $500. That could possibly improve your photography. So I hope this has been something that has given you some ways to make a better decision, and I hope to see you in our next review. Thank you for watching.